I'm just ranting today because I had another unmitigated disaster date at the weekend, which all boils down to the fact that other people drink and I don't. So this has become a recurring facet of my life now where most people don't realize that I don't drink. In fact, I am kind of like an alien that walks amongst you all. I feel like I'm in one of those 80s movies like Coneheads or something where nobody realizes that I'm from another planet and I'm well disguised until it actually comes up, until like a scenario exposes me, and then like everybody's like, huh? What the hell? Huh? What? You were a non-drinker this whole time? What the hell? And people just can't understand it. So you generally go around learning not to bring the subject up, making excuses as to why you aren't going to bars, why you don't want to go. You can't just say, look, I don't drink and therefore it wouldn't be any fun to me because you're all drunk and I'm not. And so you just make excuses and you tend not to go to these things. But anyway, come this weekend and this girl who works at my place, who has been getting, I know, increasingly flirtatious with me, you might say, not in a slutty way, but in a overly wanting to spend time with me in a nice way, but in a semi-obvious way too. There could be some there. She comes up to me and she says, look, we're having drinks after work. Me and my friends. There's only going to be three of us, just me and my other two girlfriends. You have to come. Please come. Oh, please. Please come. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go. Okay, sign me up. Let's do this. And immediately I said, SJJ, what the heck are you thinking, dude? But I did it. I agreed. I decided to do it. But all the red flags were there. For instance, she was finishing something like about an hour and 20 minutes before me. So she was going to have this head start, which is never a good thing, because the longer people have to get drunk, the worse it's always going to be. By the way, this image on screen is just a stock image. This isn't them. I'm not doxing anyone. But anyway, so look, I go and meet up with them. And from the minute that I walk in the door, I know how this night's gonna unfold already, which is basically short and with me making a quick exit because I've had enough. But I know what it's going to be like when she comes running up to me, grabs me by the waist, shouting, "You're here! Yay!" And I'm like, obviously, I said I was coming. And I also texted you like 20 minutes ago to find out where you were. Yes, but you're here. You're actually here. Yeah, wow. Amazing. You're already completely sloshed. And you're off the hook, aren't you? I didn't say this, of course. This is immediately what I noticed. And you must be aware of this yourself. If you've ever been the late comer to a party or a night out, as soon as you get there, you realise that people are drunk. And you can't unsee this, but the difference is that you start drinking straight away. So within like 5 or 10 minutes, you've forgotten this. It goes away. Your dial gets turned a bit to the left. Your radio station starts getting out of tune along with everybody else's, and to the same degree. But you'll know a bit of what I'm talking about if you've ever just experienced that in the first place. That people are immediately louder, they appear more retarded, they're not self-aware, they're less competent, they're vulnerable, they're a danger to themselves and others. And it's this, for me, who doesn't start drinking, it's just an insurmountable thing that you can't get over. You're like, wow, I'm with a bunch of children here, they're not themselves. These are the people that I know, but some other being is inhabiting their bodies. they're unhooked. They're not the same people. And the first thing that you just think is, wow, what disaster is going to unfold? What is it? And this is what I was like as soon as I sat down with this girl and her other two friends. I was like, right, these girls are sloshed, they're off the hook, they're a danger to themselves and others. What's going to happen? What's it going to be? And so I'm on edge immediately. It's an insurmountable feeling where you don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to lose their bag? Is it going to be another dude coming over and hitting on obviously vulnerable girls? Are they going to drop and break their phone? Are they going to spill a drink? We'll get to that. What is it? What is it? I know it's going to happen. What is it? And within about, I don't know, 6-7 minutes, it was, boom, a drink all over me, wasn't it? I mean, you can't make it up. You're watching for these disasters to unfold basically with the hope of being able to avert them, but the drink going all over you happens so fast that you don't have the Mr. Miyagi reactions to stop it. So this drink goes all over me, basically all over my shirt from the nipples down. I'm wet through. Half a pint of some coconut shit all over me. So I'm wet through. And it was, I'm sat with this girl and the other two are in front, sat opposite us in this booth, and she knocked it over somehow by, I don't know, trying to grab my work friend's phone out of her hand for whatever reason, like you do. And the drink goes all over me, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. First let me start wiping at your chest and grabbing you and going all touchy with you. And I'm like, no, I'm fine, don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. It's just a drink. Don't worry, we can get over this. It's not a problem. But no, but you're wet through. Yes, I'm the wet person. You don't have to tell me that. I can tell. It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. And she's like, come to the toilet with me, and I'll dry you off. I'm like, what the heck? No thanks, dude. I'm fine. And she's like, no, you must. Come with me. I feel so bad. Come with me. And I'll literally blow you off in the toilets. Your shirts, I mean. And I'm like, no, that's like the worst way to deal with this problem. I'm not drunk. You are. Your logic's retarded right now. That's literally the worst thing that we should be doing. You're not. I don't want to be caught in the ladies' toilets with another girl. Even in an innocent scenario. Let's just leave it. It's just a wet t-shirt. I'm a lifeguard. I've dealt with this many times before. Don't worry about it. And she's like, no, I insist. And I'm like, your logic's retarded, though. Please stop insisting. What I'll do is I'll go to the men's toilets alone, and I'll dry it off under the hand dryer, because otherwise you're not going to shut up about this, are you? So I go, but in the men's toilets, the hand dryer isn't working. So when I come back, and her friend is at the bar by this point, and a few minutes later returns with a t-shirt of the bar that they sell behind the bar, the like promotional t-shirt. They sell these t-shirts at the bar, and she's bought me a t-shirt, a stupid tight t-shirt that looks retarded on me anyway, a white tight bar t-shirt. And she's like, here, I've bought you this t-shirt to replace yours. And I'm like, it's fine, you shouldn't have done that. No, but you need to put it on because you can't sit in a wet t-shirt. I'm like, no, I don't. Again, that's the next equally retarded thing that I need to be doing, because I don't want to put it on, and let's just not go there. And she's like, no, please, please, I bought it for you. I'm like, take it back and get your money back, please. You don't have to do this. And she's like, no, we insist. And they're like, all now, we insist, as a chorus now that you must remove your shirt and put this other one on. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. I know immediately what this is all about. So I'm like, no, I don't want to. We're in public. I don't have a problem with taking my shirt off in public, but you generally shouldn't be doing that, especially in places where nobody's expecting a naked male to be appearing. And they're like, we insist. So, look, I think, okay, we're sat in a booth here. I can just whip this t-shirt off and swap it pretty quickly. So, okay. So I whip my t-shirt off, and immediately they're like screaming, aren't they? Screaming, phones out, Facebooking it or whatever. Everybody in the bar's looking round. It's exactly what I predicted would happen. So I basically can't get this t-shirt on fast enough. Just a minute, I think there's somebody at my door. False alarm, where was I? So anyway, I put this t-shirt on to everybody's hysterical laughter and filming it for Facebook and Instagram and whatever. Absolute nightmare, dude. And with everybody in the bar now looking around at me and wondering what the heck is going on and who is this drunk guy in the bar with his shirt off. This is what everybody's now thinking, that I am the drunkard in the bar. I'm not stupid. I know that this is what everybody's thinking. Which couldn't be further from the truth. I'm the only sober man in the bar. And now everybody's looking at me thinking, oh my God, we've got one here. So, ugh, dude. Absolute disaster. But it thrilled them, didn't it? They thought it was funny as fuck for that to happen. And then to do that to me. Anyway, so look, that was that. And I thought, look, we're getting over this. We can just get over this. I've done it now. I've been the dancing bear. And look, it's okay now. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, SJJ, what the hell is wrong with you? You're like out with 3 girls who are obviously into you. And you're saying it's your worst nightmare. But it is. With these disasters unfolding at a rapid pace within like half an hour, I am just like wanting to find my exit already and get myself out of the situation. So next, the conversation inevitably goes to about why I'm not drinking and why the fact that I'm not drinking is such a bizarre thing and that I should be drinking and that maybe all they need to do is come up with a way so that I can drink. Like, I can go home with the girl who's invited me out. And you're thinking again, SJJ, you're in. Why didn't you? Oh my God, you're an idiot. You should just take advantage of it. But that would have been required me drinking, which I don't drink. So I don't know, dude. It's becoming a barrier, and maybe I should start drinking, I suppose, or something. That maybe you're right, but anyway, I had to explain that. Look, I am actually an alien. I'm actually a conehead. I'm not from your planet. I just live amongst you. Beep 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 beep. You know, beep beep beep. Ha ha ha. I'm just this alien, so don't worry about it. But, we can coexist. And I rapidly decided I didn't want to be there, dude. All these things had unfurled within the space of half an hour, 45 minutes. And as a dude out with girls that aren't related to you and are not your girlfriend, then you are either their chaperone or you're there to get into their pants. Basically, this is the truth. And if you're a reasonably good looking dude, you can just take advantage of girls who are drunk because they lack self-awareness, they lack situational awareness, and it's one or the other, okay? You're either there to chaperone them or you're there to take advantage of them. And this is just the truth, and anybody who says otherwise is they're lying to you. And look, call me an idiot, but I didn't want to. That's not the space that I was in. Been there, got the t-shirt. I'm more mature now. Anyway, that wasn't what I was after. I wasn't there to just take advantage of any of these girls. I don't want to do that. It's awkward, especially if you work with one of them. So I just wanted to extricate myself from the scenario. And so I made up a stupid excuse. Again, I made up a stupid excuse about my dog. Basically, that I had to go. No, I can't stay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, or any reason that you can come up with that I can come to one of your houses, that I can get an Uber with you. None of these things work because I actually have to go and pick up my dog from my parents' house because he's coming to stay at my house tonight. And this sounded like the most retarded excuse in the world because I just came up with it on the fly. I hadn't prepared anything. Usually I would prepare an exit plan in advance that I would put on the table as I get there. I would normally enter with my exit plan, okay, and declare it up front. This is the way to do it, by the way, if you're ever in these situations. You declare your exit plan up front, and then you can always renege on it. And people are too drunk and stupid anyway, and retarded to even notice that it doesn't make sense why your plan now doesn't actually have to be adhered to. But I hadn't even come up with one. So I came up with this most retarded excuse ever about my dog and having to go and pick him up, and my parents literally going to bed at like 7 p.m. or something. And I got out of there and I left wearing this stupid whitey-tighty bar t-shirt and thanking them for the t-shirt and the wonderful night out that we'd had that was all wrapped up within the space of an hour. Oh my God. And it was an absolute disaster, and I knew it was going to be a disaster before I went out, and it played out exactly as I'd expected it to. And I've only got myself to blame. So that's the story of my weekend. I hope you had a good one. Thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate you. Let me know your horrendous bar stories in the comments below. Alright.